So this is the amazing and dramatic story of how I made a seat for my bobber motorcycle. Alright, so I'm working on my seat pan here today, and I've got my template, half of the seat pan shaped out here the way I want it. My seat's going to be 12 inches long by 12 inches wide. So I've measured that out. I've done my template 12 inches there, and then I've done it 6 inches this way. So my plan to actually cut this out is to place my template about like so. And I've got some 10 gauge steel here. And then we go ahead and trace this out, and then we flip it over, trace the other side out. Alright, now my next step is to get out the torch, heat this guy up, and then I've got a big piece of pipe here that I'm going to try and hammer it over. Then I took some flat sock and shaped a little ridge that ran underneath the seat for extra strength. I then took some 1/2 inch round stock and shaped it over a snowmobile clutch. Then I took all these things and welded them together into one beautiful seat. It was epic craftsmanship. But then a monster came into the shop, and I successfully fought it off. But I highly suspect the monster had some sort of magnetic powers, because the epic video footage I took of making the seat, gone. And here is my seat as of today with its nice little ribcage trachea thing going on here. It's kind of cool, it's kind of dinosaur-like. And it's got that little ridge down on the bottom, like I said, for extra strength on the seat. And I've also gone ahead and added a little housing back here for a taillight. Alright, so the other thing I'm working on this morning is a taillight. So I got this guy. It was part of this guy, which was a taillight slash license plate combo. So I cut this part off just for the taillight. Got that here. And the rest of the taillight is over here. And so this guy, sort of standard basic round taillight, and it's an LED bulb here, believe it or not. My plan is to make a very simple bracket. I need to extend this piece out here so that I can attach it to the back of the seat. And then I also am going to make a little hood thing that comes up over here that goes over just the top of the lens. So the reason being that this is designed, it's got this little clear piece. It's designed to light up the license plate below it, but I don't want it to do that, so I'm going to flip it upside down and then put a cover over the top of that so I don't have a white light shining through there. And that is my plan. And in order to do the cover, I've got some more of this 2-inch pipe left over from the speedometer housing we made. So I'm going to use this and just cut off a little ring here, and we'll use the little piece there to make our cover. I've got my bracket for the light here. I've marked the center of it right here. In terms of this width here, I've marked the center so that I can, and I've also got this scrap piece of metal that will work fine for this application. This I'm going to put to the right of the center here, weld that there, and then I'll cut this where I need to, and I'll tack it onto the bottom of the seat. And that's my plan, and then there'll be a cover that goes over this whole thing there. Alright, I've got my little lens roof made, and then here's my little bracket for the lens, and now I'm going to weld these two guys together. Alright, I've got my little taillight housing made up here. You can kind of get a look at it. It looks a little similar to a stoplight. I totally agree with that. but I like it.